So first one, that for that one we have to do change in application.property file. That's for clear. But in service class, we have to use qualifier with bean ID. Right now we are hard coding that bean ID. So we have to get that bean ID dynamically. So there are two ways of doing that. Number one, XML file, alias tag, anyhow already property file is there. That's the one thing. Other one is working with the factory bin. We'll see both the solutions, guys. Let's start one by one. All right? Okay. Yeah, profiles I have not officially introduced. After introducing profiles, we also work with the profiles. Till that time, don't worry about the profiles. Profiles is a separate discussion. We are going to have 2 days session on exclusively on profiles. So till time is there to get into the profile, we'll get into that. Yeah, this is my Eclipse ID. Here is my 719. Seven one nine. That's good. Close all editors. Yeah. Take a copy of it. Take a copy of it. Yeah. Tell me here. Where is this? IOC Pros 7. Laptop problem or a mice problem? Some blur effect is coming. Yeah. Pros 7. Mini project. Yeah. Real time DI. That's fine. 100% loose coupling. What is that? 100% loose coupling. Yeah, mini project real-time DI 100% loose coupling. Here is the story. Yeah, first thing, already we are ready with properties file. Already we are ready with what? Properties file. Yeah, this is Oracle, this is MySQL. We can switch whenever we want. Yeah, then apart from that, I think everyone is aware already 2-3 times we have done this 100% loose coupling with XML plus alias tag plus qualifier. We have done 2-3 times. Okay, now let's go to displays. Here is my new. What is there? I want to listen from you people. You assume I'm just know how to operate computer and you are telling and I'm doing everything, right? I forgot Java. I have become what is that? Alzheimer's. I forgot total Spring Boot microservice next to 2 applications. You are telling I am doing. I'm just your operator of computer, right? Yeah, tell me what I should choose. XSL, XML, XML, XML. What's the recommended name? You have to tell application context dot XML. Yeah. Say next. Create using DTD. No, MT1 is enough. Yeah, whatever we got, this is called XML prologue. It's an indication, it's an XML file, right? Okay. Now, yeah, from where I should gather the schema import statement. Oh, that's good. I think now that banana, Gemini banana trend is going for girls, it seems, right? Okay. In ChatGPT, such scheme is not launched. No scheme? Okay. Because now I'm seeing in social media everywhere, every girl, every woman I know, they are becoming models all of a sudden. I never expected they will wear that kind of what dresses, very sari, but very modeling, new trend kind of thing. Later, someone said that it all AI effect. Okay, fine. In fact, I asked one to known people, did you start modeling, kind of thing. Fine. Okay, don't worry, boys. For one day, you will get dhoti, dhoti and lungi related app also. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, very nice look coming. Anita. Fine. See, if it is happening for one person, there is a special. If it is happening for all people, what is the special in that? What is the special in that? Nothing is there. Okay, one of my friend do photography. He is a basically BSN employee, and as a part time he will do photography, and he has done courses and expert, even work for film industry, big events. Now he is in tension. After arrival of AI, no one is calling him for a what profile, for making profiles, because his basic income comes from profile. He just for job security is working for BSNL. Is minting lot of money because of his what side business, whatever it is. So now he's in tension. After arrival of AI, no one is asking him to make the profiles, or no him asking him, because everyone is going to what one or other AI tool, giving their old photos and getting profile pictures. So AI is killing some creativity old jobs also, but it's temporarily, because again, because when you submit your profile, okay, if someone recognize this is AI based, no, it's not going to work out. So the directors or other people may definitely need realistic photos, right? Yeah, fine, guys. Spring Bean configuration file with beans import, beans namespace, beans namespace. What's happening? Copy this, paste it. Yeah. In application dot properties, I think I have taken for this one only. Yeah, specify DAO class bean ID. Yeah, choose dot DAO. Choose dot DAO. Tell me, guys. Choose dot DAO. What's the bean ID I have to pass, guys? Choose dot DAO. Choose dot DAO. What is the one we have got? Employee DAO Arakila, employee DAO MySQL. Wait a minute. Two DAO classes, employee DAO MySQL, EMP DAO Oracle. Fine, I do that. We do that. EMP DAO -Oracle. This is a choose.dao. Yellow color coming means what? It's a user defined key and it is not having metadata. See? For this one, yellow color is not coming. This one, yellow color is coming. That means no metadata is generated. That means it's a new one. Okay, if you keep like this, some explanation will come, right? But when you keep like this, okay, it is asking unknown property. So how to generate metadata for this, sir? Create metadata for this. Some metadata automatically coming or not there. If you want, you can change the description and other things, right? Okay. But I'm not interested to touch it, guys. Now you observe. Now that yellow color gone or not there. Data about data. For predefined properties, already metadata is there. That's why no yellow color. Until you provide metadata about this, something. No, right now I'm just enjoying default metadata that is generated. If you're interested, you can keep it. Now you keep this one. Some explanation is coming for this key or not there. Maybe I have not written clear-cut explanation. If you want, you can write it. What is there in that? Okay. A description for choose.dao allows to change the DAO Spring Bean ID. DAO Spring Bean ID. Save this. Actually, this file is created, guys. Yeah. Resources. Where is this? Resources. Under meta NF. This file is created now, boss. Sorry, guys. Yeah. This file is created. Now you come. It's coming. Check it out. Some description. Yeah. Maybe it's coming old one. No problem. I have not saved it as saved. Let it be, guys. That's not a big issue now. So we have got the bean ID here. Go to XML file, application context.xml. No need of configuring properties file, guys. It application.properties, na? It is automatically recognized property file. That's good. Now tell me. It is automatically recognized what? Properties file. Generate fixed alias name for the DAO class Spring Bean ID that is collected from properties file. That is collected from properties file. Bean ID, not Bean ID. What is there? Alias. What is there? Alias. Tell me here, what is the story? Name is equal to dollar. What is there? Choose.dao. Dollar. Choose.dao. Alias is equal to. What is equal to? Alias is equal to. I am giving my DA. Fixed alias name is given or not there? Yeah. Now, so this entire stuff will be recognized by container. When you link this XML file to whom? When you link this XML file to whom? Okay. When you link this XML file to whom? Config main class, right? Yes. Tell me. @import resource com/nt/cfz/ application context.xml com/nt/cfz/ application context.xml. Is that clear? But not over. That fixed alias name I have to keep in qualifier annotation of service class. Yeah, here is my service. Okay, earlier we hard coded with some bean ID, DAO class. Now I'm going to hard code with alias name or not there. And this alias name will change time to time. And this alias name will change time to time or not there. Okay, that's good. This alias name will change time to time. That's good. Is that clear, my dear? Come on, everyone. Yeah, that's good. Close all editors. Right click, run as Java application. Yeah, file not found exception. No. Oh, it's not kept in a proper package. Okay. I just kept in the existing package. Let's move to new package. com.nt.cfcs. com.nt.cfcs. Yeah, I moved the file, guys. Yeah, run as a Java application. Right now, yeah, look at the property file. All permutations and combinations are properly set or not. Here Aracle is there, but I have not enabled Aracle related properties. Yeah, control backward slash for comment. Same control backward slash for uncomment. It's a toggle key, guys. Control backward slash. So here Aracle DAO bean ID and here Aracle related properties. Taken or not taken? Right click, tell me, run as Java application. Designation one clerk, manager. What is there, guys? Salesman. We're getting output or not there. Employee name, Karan. Designation clerk. Salary this. Okay, that unique constraint, don't worry about that. Maybe already available numbers might be there. That's why it's not giving. Maybe after 4 5 executions, it will give normal this one. Otherwise, every time we cannot bear that. Wait a minute then. Okay, let me show the success one only. I hope everyone practice debugging. Yeah, debugging is very, very crucial after joining in the companies. Whenever you are getting error, whenever you are getting unexpected results, to know where data flow is changing, where unexpected data flow is happening, to track it, definitely debugging is very useful. This is a connection one. System, what is there? Tiger. I think in my system, it's a tiger. Tables, guys. I'm looking for what? EMP table. I am looking for EMP table. Yeah, there are few numbers, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let me delete those records, guys, so that I can insert the same records again. Yeah, this 21, 22, 23, 24. These many records, I'll try to delete, guys. Yeah, let's see. Yeah. Run as Java application, guys. Designation one, what is there? Manager. What is next one? Sales. Current, what is there? Clerk. Salary, this. Yeah, record inserted or not there. Right now, this is pointing to Oracle. How can you say it's a pointing to Oracle, guys? Look at the object creation, guys. Employee DAO IMPL, Ikari data source. Okay, fine. 1 minute. Based on the data we identify. Based on the data you identify. James Miller, this data is there in Oracle table only, na? Okay. I want to make the same application working for what? MySQL. Go to application.properties file. Yes. comment this. That's good. Enable this. Comment this, enable this. Where is this, guys? Here is what? MySQL. Here is my MySQL. That's good. Right click, Java application. Right click, Java application. Clerk, manager, what is there? Salesman. So we are getting two records that are there in MySQL now, guys. So we are able to switch from Oracle DAO to MySQL DAO, MySQL DAO to what? Oracle DAO without touching source code. It's happening because of what, guys? XML file plus alias name plus property file support. The beauty is application.property is what? Readily available property file, automatically recognized property file, right, boss? Okay, guys. If you enable both DB properties are based on qualifier, it will take or not. If you enable both DB properties, no, we are written down. We developed application to talk to one database software at a time by injecting one data source object. So we should work with either Oracle or MySQL. How to interact with multiple database software is a big discussion. At a time, how to interact with multiple database software, that's a big discussion I will take up later. Okay, na? Right. Or in this example, you want to interact with two database softwares at a time, inject two data sources. Inject two data sources, one for Oracle, one for MySQL. Inside the insert method, insert the record into two tables at a time. But what's the use? We should not do for namesake, right? We should not do for what? Namesake. As of now, I made this application interacting with what? One database software at a time by injecting one data source object at a time. Is that clear, guys? Okay, Mr. Manoj. It's not like that you cannot connect. Only the thing is, you have to inject two data sources inside the DAO class methods. You should write persistence operation performing what? Both databases. That's what you have to do. Okay, let it be, guys. So we are able to get the flexibility of changing one DAO to another DAO without touching the source code or not there. One DAO to another DAO without touching the source code or not there, guys. Fine. Okay, that's good. Great. Okay, boss. Now, time has come to go for what? One more technique of achieving loose coupling. What is that? Factory bean. So for a DAO class, I have to develop the factory bean or not then? Yeah. Let's develop the factory bean, guys. Come on, all these are looking known things because whatever we know earlier on small application, now we are applying on what? Mini project, nothing else. Okay. Copy this, paste it. What is there, guys? How much? 10, huh? Boot IOC pros 10. 8, huh? Okay. Boot IOC pros 08. Real-time DI, factory 100% loose coupling. What I'm taking here is what? Factory. What I'm taking there is a factory bin. Okay, let's see. Yeah. First of all, I have to develop the factory bin. How to make normal class as factory bin class, guys? By implementing factory bin interface or not? Okay, now let's implement factory bin interface. Right click new package. What's the package I'm taking? com.nt.factory. Yeah, remove this XML stuff. No need of this. Remove this stuff also, guys. No need of linking with XML file. That's good. So now let me concentrate on factory bin development, guys. New class. DAO factory interface is what? Factory bean. It's a generic type, guys. What is the generic type I am writing? I employee DAO. What do you have? I employee DAO. But the problem is I can, while creating DAO class object manually based on the bean ID that I received, I need to inject data source object also, right? Come on, guys. But the data source object is created by you or it is coming through auto configuration. Created by you or it is coming through auto configuration. It definitely coming through what? Auto configuration. Okay, that's good. Okay, now let's see what I'm going to do here. Okay. First, make it this one as a spring bean. Make this one as a spring bean. At the rate component. Yeah, fine. Let's implement the methods. Let me import this, imported. Let's implement the methods. Okay, implement. DAO factory. Now, here I am injecting private data source DS at the rate auto. Why, sir? I'm planning to create DAO class object based on the received bean ID, right? I'm planning to create the DAO class object based on the received bean ID. But DAO class is expecting what? Data source object, right, my dear? Yes or no, na? So without data source object, DAO is incomplete. Fine. But one more change I have to do, guys. Okay. See, if DAO is expecting data source object through field injection, can we complete that one in the factory bean, guys? If it is constructor injection, I can call constructor and I can pass data source as argument, right? But in our real code, DAO is expecting what, my dear? Data source object, no doubt. But through what? Field injection, right? Field injection. But that too, it is a private property. Do you think private property is visible? Suppose if this DAO is doing data source injection on by using constructor injection, by simply using what? Constructor injection. It's possible or not possible? Definitely it's possible. No second thought in that, right? Yes, boss. No second thought in that. Are you understanding my statement, boss? Come on. Yes, boss. Tell me. At the rate auto wide. Data source DS. That's good. Yeah, tell me, boss. This dot DS is equal to DS. Data source DS. This dot DS is equal to DS, boss. Cut this, paste it. System.out.println employee DAO IMPL 0 param constructor. This dot DS is equal to DS. Yeah, I'm keeping at the rate auto void on this. Anyhow, container uses parameter constructor for constructor injection. When I am creating DAO class object manually, I have a freedom to pass data source object as argument value or not there. Why? Because in factory bean, I have to create DAO class object manually, right, boss? Yeah, same thing I have to do in Aracle DAO also, my dear. Yeah, this is my Aracle DAO, guys. Comment this, guys. Tell me here, where is this? Data source DS. Tell me. This dot DS is equal to DS. Okay, now it's no more 0 param constructor. It is 1 param. Same thing is applicable here as what? 1 param constructor. That's good. Okay, now. Yeah. Commented na? Acha. On the top of constructor. Yeah. Can I say one thing, guys? For constructor injection, okay, if you don't keep auto void also fine, especially when you have single constructor, single parameterized constructor. If you don't keep also, it will do automatically. But let me keep now as part of experiment. I'll show without that also. I'll show without that also. That's one extra provision we have. But make sure that only that useful constructor is there in your class, not multiple parameterized constructor. When you place multiple parameterized constructor, it goes to confusion which one to use. That time definitely you have to keep @auto void on the top of one parameterized constructor. But you have only one constructor and you want to use it for injection. Happily, container is intelligent enough to pick up, though you have not kept @auto void. Okay, I'll show that one. Okay, let's come back to what? Factory, guys. DAO factory. First of all, let me gather the bean ID. Okay, na? Okay. String DAO ID. @value dollar choose dot @value choose dot DAO na boss. Choose dot let me open not my DAO above. That's a value ra. My DAO is the value, right? Choose dot DAO, that's it. Choose dot DAO. Yeah, what's its problem? Yeah, it has imported Lambda KPI @value, but we need what? Spring related @value. Wrong package import is done. Control plus shift plus O. Yes, this is done or not done. This is my data source. This is my what? DAO ID. Yeah. Get object. What is there? Get object. Switch. Switch DAO ID. Yeah, switch case I am taking. Case. Tell me. My EMP-DAO Oracle. If the passed one is what? Oracle. Passed one is what? Oracle. Then what should I do? Okay, passed one is Oracle. Return new. Okay, Oracle. Oracle DAO DS. That is done. Case. EMP-DAO. What is there, guys? MySQL. Return new. Tell me. MySQL employee DAO DS. MySQL employee DAO is. Yeah, that's done. Yeah. What is there, guys? Default. Throw new. What is there? Illegal argument exception. Where is this? Invalid ID. Throw new illegal argument exception invalid ID. Throw new illegal argument exception invalid ID. Is that clear, my dear? Come on, everyone. Yeah. What's the object type, guys? Okay. Interface. What is a common thing for both classes? Interface. What is the interface type? IEmployee. What is there? IEmployee DAO dot class. iEmployee DAO dot class. That's great. Yes. iEmployee DAO dot class. Comfortable, my dear? Come on, everyone. That's good. Tell me. Zero 08. Say next. Say next. Save. It is done or not done, guys. Okay. This is my controller. This is my DAO. All this stuff is happening or not there, guys? Yeah, definitely all this stuff is happening. Boot IOC Pros 08 mini project real-time DI application. This is definitely taking place or not there, guys? Fine. Okay, now, yeah, still there is a possibility of getting ambiguity problem. Can you guess? See, we are injecting DAO to service. But right now, now three objects are eligible to inject. One is what? One is Oracle DAO. Other one is MySQL DAO. One is factory being supplied DAO. So we have to solve that ambiguity problem or not? To solve that ambiguity problem in qualifier annotation of service class, which one I have to mention? DAO idea or factory bean idea? If you mention DAO ID, it will pick up only one DAO. If you mention factory bean ID, factory bean is dynamically changing its DAOs, right? So you have to pass factory bean ID or not there. Employee Management Service IMPL. Here no more my DAO. Or do you have my DAO? That's alias name, fixed alias name in XML file. Do you have that XML file now? No. Okay, that's why. What I have to mention, guys? Okay, go to DAO factory. What's the bean ID I have given? Not given. Let me give DAO factory. Yeah, otherwise default bean ID, whatever it is. DAO factory I have to give. Come to this, guys. Tell me, boss. DAO factory. What's there, guys? DAO factory. This will happily solve the ambiguity problem or not there. Again, same thing. Bean ID and driver details. Both you have to change or not there. Right click. Run as Java application. Yeah, fine. Right now, look at my application dot properties. Yeah, let's check. Here, MySQL. Both are matching, guys. Come on. Designation one, clerk. Manager. Next one, salesman. Your output came or not there. Enter employee name, Karan. Designation clerk. Salary, this. One is start of main method, one is end of main method or not there. One is start of main method when there is another one is what? End of main. Okay. Now I want to make this application working for what? Oracle. So what is the shortcut key? Control backward slash. This one you change to employee DAO. What is there? Oracle. Here is my this. Here is my this. Okay. Right click, run as Java application. Yeah. Clerk X, Y, this. Okay. It's still pointing to Oracle, MySQL. It is still pointing to, it is these many records means Oracle. So I'm able to make this application as loosely coupled application. Clear? Understood about this? Okay, let me open the document. Let me confirm whether both these are there or not there. I have given hospital use case. I hope you completed it. Are still fighting with employee application only. Completed. See, if you do classroom application, your confidence will increase. But if you develop the assignment on your own by taking everything end to end from scratch, your confidence will be doubled and that will make you to go to interview. I know, that's good. I know and I can work. That's the secondary. So that will come only when you complete the assignments. How many of you sincerely completed assignment? Let me. What about others? You don't want to get into industry? See, cinema looks great as long as laptop is there in my hands and on these two big screen cinema always looks great because this hands has got some experience, knowledge. But when you take things into your control, you will do some known mistakes, some unknown mistakes. Okay, you will actually learn subject not by seeing output. You will learn subject while correcting those errors. You will actually learn subject while correcting those errors on your own or by taking support of someone. But when someone is correcting your error, you have to ask him, don't just solve the problem, explain and solve the problem. Where where I have gone wrong and what you are doing, first explain and solve the problem. You have to say like this. I don't know now that advertisement is coming or not. Surf Excel advertisement you have seen? What it says? Dog achhe hai, right? Yeah, as a learner of software courses, you should always say errors are good. What guys? Errors are good. Whenever you get error, you should feel happy. You must feel happy, more and more happy, because you got a chance to learn more and more things. So in the lab also, you completed your task. Somehow output came successfully, assignment also completed. Start helping others. When you start helping others towards solving the problems, when you start helping others, okay, you will get more knowledge. So now onwards, what should be the slogan, guys? Errors are good, but you have to try to solve those errors on your own. See, guys, if I get the control of managing lab, I don't keep any lab coordinators in the lab. I don't keep lab coordinators in the lab. I do only one thing. I'll give lab to students, mix of senior students and junior students. I mean to say, the Spring Boot microservice students who are attending last topics, who are attending initial topic, together I try to club. And I want people to solve problems on their own. Because if that hope is there, lab coordinator is there, he will come and solve. You don't put your brain. If that hope is not there, definitely what? You will try to struggle to solve the problem within the discussion. In those discussion, real subject will come into picture. Whatever confusions, whatever clarities you are missing, after discussion, after experiment, you will get the clarity. So maximum time when you are practicing in the lab, okay, don't involve lab coordinator. Try to solve the problem on your own or within the friend circle discussion. Because tomorrow after joining company, only team members will be there. No mentors, no team leader, no project leader will come and solve your problem. You have to solve on your own, either by using AI tools or Google or team members discussion. Apart from that, nothing. And team members are busy completing their task. Don't expect they need to spend a huge amount of time for you. So at the end, you are on your own. So practice now itself. That will work out. And I have seen some people saying, no, sir, we don't go to lab. We'll practice at home. Some extent it's good, but some more extent it's not correct. Because analysis on subject will not go much depth. If you are in the lab and if you try to be part of 4-5 members gang or 6-7 members gang, lot of discussions will happen. analyzations happen, arguments happens, fun moments will be created around the subject discussion, and that will register subject a lot in the mind. When you are on your own, fine. If you are having self-discipline, self-resume, that's a secondary. But if that is not there, so try to be part of one gang whose goal is what? Job, not just for completing courses, job oriented, and try to involve yourself in the subject discussions. Try to involve. You are right or wrong, people are commenting, they are making fun of you, don't worry. Try to put your opinion on any discussion. That also gives a lot of clarity in the subject. Discussions leads to clarity. Definitely on every subject, every topic, divide opinions will be there. And this divide opinion should be concluded with one clarity. Okay. It's not like that you don't know all these things. You know it, but you don't implement it. That's a problem. Fine. Okay. 719. If possible, in boys gang, try to add 1 to girls. In girls gang, try to add 1 to boys. It will be more interesting because in front of girl, boy feel ijjat ka sawal. In front of boys, girls feels what? More prestigious, right? So they try to bring effort which they cannot put. They try to put more and more efforts. So that's the way to keep yourself motivated every day. No other option. Yeah, Spring Boot core, guys. Where is this? Making mini project connecting to MySQL. Yesterday we connected to MySQL. Yeah, solve the ambiguity problem. This how to make mini project as what? 100% loosely coupled project while changing from one database software to another database software. While changing from one database software to another database software. Getting my point there or not? For this, we need to use application.properties file, Spring alias tag for bean aliasing plus qualifier using the support of factory bean. First one is this. Second one is using the profiles. Using the support of factory bean. Total 3 answers are there. Right now, answer 1 implementation. Check it out. Application.properties. Some choose bean ID is there. In XML file, we are bringing it. Come on. Collecting it. And import resource, we are linking this. And that fixed DAO, fixed bean ID we have written are not there, guys. That's fine. When we add, that is answer number 1. Okay. Answer number 2 is given somewhere down, it seems. Yeah. Solving the ambiguity problem of DAO class with respect to mini project using what? Factory bean concept. What concept? Factory bean concept. Okay, fine. Here I will write a note. For answer 2 of solving ambiguity problem, for answer 2 of solving ambiguity problem, take the support, refer below, refer the notes. Solving ambiguity problem using the support of factory bean. Okay. Refer, what is this? Refer the end of the page. Refer the notes at the end of the page. Okay, fine. Okay, let's look at that end of the page. DAO class using at the red order. Yeah, nowadays I'm asking actually the solution by removing at the red repository on the DAO so that I am creating manually. But nowadays not required now, boss. Let me improvise my solution. Remove at the red repository annotation from both DAO classes. Not required. Not required. So what should I do? Keep the DAO classes as it is, but change the injection model to constructor injection, right? Keep the DAO classes as it is. DAO classes having constructor injection support to construction injection support to inject. What is this? Data source object to, what is there? DAO class object. Data source object to DAO class object. Data source object to DAO class object. Okay, that's good. Yeah, tell me how to show that. Not this. Oracle DAO. Fine, you are intelligent guys. I'll just give this part. I'll just give this part, nothing else. Oracle DAO, MySQL DAO. Not this. MySQL. Yeah. And I think I have to show one thing. For constructor injection, if there is only one constructor to worry about, is there any need of placing that, guys? Is there any need of placing that, guys? No. Let's see. Employee DAO MySQL. Private data source DS. This dot DS is equal to what? DS. That's good. Okay, 1 minute. Let me prove this. Okay, in both Oracle MySQL DAO, I'm not keeping at the rate auto void, but still I feel it is happily ready to perform what? Constructor injection. Shall we see that, guys? What's the guarantee whether objects are created or not? Data source is injected or not? Yeah, see? Employee DAO IMPL, one param, one param. Okay, actually it's happening. It's happening. 1 minute. Okay, to give the feeling, this is MySQL. Later change it to MySQL. This is Oracle. Yeah. Now stop the application. Now try again. I have not kept at the rate auto void, right? Java application. Still MySQL Oracle objects are created or not there. Sir, why Oracle DAO extra? Because of factory bean choosing the one. According to the bean ID I passed in property file, factory bean is creating Oracle one. And MySQL and Oracle one through pre-instantiation they are created. That is not a point. Both cases I am injecting data source. Come on. But am I using at the rate auto void here? But listen, twist in the story is, Suppose I have taken 2 param constructor, one more 2 param constructor, okay, something called int x, which is dummy, but nowhere I have placed at the rate auto void. Now container comes into dilemma state or not there. The container comes to dilemma state or not there. See this, guys. Let me check. I too never experimented earlier. We are getting exception or not there. Are we getting exception or not there, guys? Come on. So that means, okay, now though constructors are there, you mentioned at the rate auto void. I think already we discussed all these things as part of constructor injection. Okay, when now it has got the clarity or not there. So what is the meaning of this? If you are doing constructor injection by using only one parameterized constructor of the class, there is no need of placing what? At the rate auto void on the top of that class, on the top of the constructor. It will pick up that one. It will pick up that one. It's a one dynamic facility which we have not observed so far. We are in the ceiling. Oh, constructor injection means at the rate auto void is required. Can I do constructor injection without using at the rate auto void? Yes. Provided means conditions apply. What is the conditions apply? Make sure that only one constructor is there. That too as parameterized constructor. Okay, no other constructors are there. At that particular time, that constructor can be used for constructor injection or not there. Fine. I'll write this FAQ. Don't worry about it. Yeah, fine, guys. Tell me now. Place parameterized constructor in both. Ayo. Already step is there. Fine, no problem. No one noticed. No one noticed. Same thing is there, well. I'm doing hard work. No one told me. Sir, second step is same is there. Only at the rate auto void is missing, madam. Check it out. And down only there. I am busy pasting here. You should be at least see what is there next. Fine. Okay, no problem. Keep the DAO classes having constructor injection support to inject data source object to what? DAO class object. Fine. Okay, that's good. Then what should I do now? Okay, this is there and usually this step number 2 is not required because step number 2 is already done there. Fine. Okay. And what is there? Same as step number 1. Okay. Same as step number 1. Step number 1. Okay, fine. Leave it. remove qualifier annotation in the service class. No, we should place qualifier annotation. Okay. This step we will take later, guys, because other day I have given without in. Okay, let's make this one as step number 3. Let's make this one as what? Step number 3. Yeah, step number 4. Develop the factory bean as shown below. Develop the factory bean as shown. Develop the factory. DAO ID, data source object, and all these are right, boss? Yeah, invalid DA. Okay, that's good. What is there? Step number, how much? 6, 6 or 5 or whatever it is. Right? Don't worry much on it. Yeah, did I give any bean ID for factory bean, guys? Not give. What is there, guys? DAO factory. Step number 6. What, guys? Step number 6. Tell me. Step number 6. Place qualifier annotation on the top of qualifier annotation in the service class having factory bean ID. Factory bean ID. Factory bean ID to solve the ambiguity problem. To simply literally solve the ambiguity problem. Let's see what we can do there. Go to service class. Yes, this is what we have to go for. Yeah, I think you got the clarity, guys. Yeah, earlier what I have used to do, no, since ambiguity problem is coming, I used to make DAO classes as normal Java classes, no Spring Beans. Then what happened? Only factory supplied DAO object will become Spring Bean. Then no tension of ambiguity problem. But my question is, why should I remove that facility? Okay. So now total 3 beans are ready. Oracle DAO, MySQL DAO, factory beans applied, Oracle or MySQL DAO. But out of 3, I just want to use what? Factory bean supplied one. So use qualifier, mention what? Factory bean ID. Use factory bean ID and everything will be settled or not there. That's it, guys. Now, okay, now the question I want to raise is, yeah, can we can we perform constructor injection without using @auto annotation? What is the answer I should write, guys? Yes. Yes. Possible. Answer is what? Yes, possible. Okay. But make sure that only one parameterized constructor is taken. Only one parameterized constructor is taken. Okay. In that Spring Bean class. In that Spring Bean class. Okay. In the class. Otherwise, we need to place @auto void @auto void on one parameterized constructor. One parameterized constructor made on one parameterized constructor. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Can we perform constructor injection without what? @auto void annotation. What annotation, guys? @auto void annotation. Everyone convinced with me, my dear? Come on, everyone. Solving the ambiguity problem of DAO classes with respect to mini project. That's fine. Okay. Debugging already one more time is given, guys. Yesterday also we discussed about debugging now, guys. Come on. Right. Fine. So let's discuss some points, some important point. When we add starters like Spring Boot starter, JDBC, JPA, what is the default data source object that comes pointing to JDBC connection put? We will get Ikari data source object or not there. Ikari data source object. Can we configure DAO class with a service annotation and service class with what? Repository annotation. Tell me. Possible but not recommended. Because all of them are making Java class as Spring Bean, guys, right? All of them are making what? Java class as Spring Bean, but possible, not recommended. What do you mean by possible, not recommended, guys? You can do it, but don't do it. Why? If you go for @service, not only Java class is becoming Spring Bean, we are also getting special support of transaction management, right? Do everything or nothing principle, which is not required in DAO, which is required in service only. Why? Because in service business logic is there, in DAO persistence logic. Sometimes what happens, in one service class method, we call 2-3 DAO class method. On 2-3 methods operation together, we want to execute what? Transaction management, which says do everything or nothing principle. For example, in DAO class for withdraw separate method is there, deposit separate method is there. One for money addition, one for money deduction. But both methods I will call in transfer money method of service class are not there. So now tell me, I need a transaction management on withdraw deposit methods or transfer money method. Transfer money method. Why? Because it's a combination of two operations: withdraw from source account, deposit into destination account. If completed, both should be completed. If one operation fails, other operation should be failed. Right, boss? If one operation fails, other operation should be failed. Are you getting my point there or not? So we will miss that opportunity of transaction management or not there. That's why for service class, service is good. I'm not saying you cannot work with what? Repository. You can, but recommended is what? Service. Okay. Similarly, whenever you use @ repository, it will translate underlying JDBC exception to Spring exceptions automatically. Okay, if I use service, will I get that feature, guys? No. That's why you can do, but it is not recommended to do. It's something like this, you have affordability of going in four-wheeler or cab, but you are still going by bus. You are still going by bus. It's not like that you cannot go. It's not like that you cannot go. But what is need of going? What do you want to prove by going? No, if you are a politician, thoda dikawa chahiye, you can do that. But you are not a politician and you are not expecting any social identity, right? Are you getting my point there? So when you can do your own thing, what is need of going in public transportation? Same thing. For service is there. What is need of using other annotation? It's not like that you cannot use. This is very tricky question in the interview. I configure service class using at the red component. What's your problem? No problem. But I will use that extra benefit of what transaction management. You see this? Practically you feel it. This is service na boss. Nothing happens. You will get output also. Right now, I'm not enjoying transaction management, right? Right now, I'm not enable transaction management anywhere. So since I am not using transaction management, use any annotation, it's not at all different. Happily, you can do it. Let's see. Right click, run as Java. Designation clerk. What is there? Manager. What is next? Sales. Output is coming here or not there? Is that clear, my dear? Come on, everyone. Is there any way? Okay, now I configure same thing with the component. I'm not saying you cannot do, but there is no need of doing it. When you have best and when you can use best, why are you compromising with what? Minimum thing. At the rate component. What is there? EMPs. Run as Java application. So you're still getting output or not there? This is very tricky question in interview. I want to configure service class with at the rate component. Here is a problem. No problem, you can do it, but not recommended. Why? At the rate service gives automatic transaction management. As long as you are not enjoying transaction management, not required. If you want to enjoy, it's better not to. Can I configure a DAO class using at the rate component? Yes, but not recommended. As long as you are not interested in automatic exception translation, no problem. But the day you decided to enjoy what? Exception translation, it's better not to entertain. Convinced, my dear? Come on, everyone. That's really great. This is about the whole concept, my dear. Come on. Yeah, see. Yes, we can do, but not recommended because of following reasons. This will kill readability of the layered application. And by seeing service, we are seeing service class. By seeing repository, how can we think it is a service class? Mainly it is killing the readability or not there. Number two, this special stereotype annotation like service repository will give additional behaviors like repository performing underlying persistence technology exceptions to what? Spring specific exception. Service perform what? Transaction management. We will miss those things are not there. That's why for DAO repository good, service is good, for controller is good. Can I use only component annotation to make all the Java class of Spring Bean as the Spring Bean in layered application? Yes, we can use, but not recommended to use because of what? Following reasons. These are the reasons are not there. We will lose the readability of the code. That means identifying which class is service class, which class is DAO class becomes what? Complex. We cannot make benefit of controller service repository annotation additional behavior. We cannot make benefit of what? Yeah, we cannot take the additional benefits that are there because of these annotations, guys. Come on. Service transaction management support, report exception translation support, controller ability to take requests. Those we are missing are not there. How can we How can we? We is missing. How can we make Spring Boot layered application as what? 100% loosely coupled application towards choosing our choice DAO class for our choice DB and towards what? Choosing our choice what? Service class. If at all multiple service, multiple this. Okay, number one, properties file, XML file, aliasing and qualifier. Not a best solution. Using what? Spring Boot profiles, best. And what the other one is what? Working with the factory bin. Not a best solution. So you are still waiting for what, guys? Profiles based best solution or not then? Still we are awaiting for what? Profiles based best solution. I hope you got it, guys. See, you run the entire application by taking everywhere at the rate component. It happily works. Why? Because we are not enjoying exception translation now, and we don't need any transaction management now. That's why it is working. But it does not mean you go for at the rate component everywhere. This is the one place that interviewer try to confuse you. What are the annotations you have used? You will say service for service class, controller for controller class, repository for DAO class or repository class. DAO class is also called repository class. Then you will try to ask, okay, I will reverse them. Or for everything I use component. Everywhere I use controller. What happens? Nothing happens, code runs. But we will miss some additional benefit that are coming and you will miss readability. Readability is the one question. Readability means what? See, today you are there. Tomorrow you will leave the company. Someone came and he observed the code. Controller means he think that controller, but their DAO code is there. He'll be confused or not there. I mean, you should not develop the projects in the company by assuming you will be there lifetime in that company to run the code or to solve the problems. Because there is a slogan in software industry. I hope everyone aware of that. If you are working for any company more than 1.5 year, 2 years, there are two reasons. Either company is a too good company or a kill Google kind of best companies, or you are a too worst programmer. You are a too worst programmer. That's why you are working for same company for more than 1.5 year or 2 years. The, in software companies, this is the formula that works initial 10 years. Initial 10 years, minimum 4 to 5 gems are required. Then only there will be growth in career, there will be growth in salary. If you stay in existing company, max to max, they give 8% hike. In the best possible scenario, 8% every year hike they will give. But if you move one company to another company, minimum 25%, if everything goes good, if your upgradation is good, your performance interview is good, there are cases who got 100% hike, 150% hike also. That's why continuously upgrade your skills and change companies for every 2 years. Love your job, don't love your company. You have a one career, company has got many employees. So you should be selfish about your career building process. Getting my point there. Sir, I have a dream company. Once you join in Arakil, after 1.5 year, that company looks like bad. Why? Because in corporate companies, the problem is hierarchies are big. You don't have any free hand to do anything. Lot of hierarchy will be there. By seeing that hierarchy, these human egos and false prestiges comes into picture. You'll start hating that company or that environment. So once that feel comes and 1.5 year, 2 years completed, jump to another company. Try to present yourself as a fresh, knowledgeable, okay, experienced person. So they value it. After 1.5 year, same feeling comes in the new company also. Again, jump. So after first 10 years, 4 to 5 gems are required. Then only career growth will be nice. That too, we are in Java domain, boss. Full demand is there for experienced programmers. Opportunities are there. Yes, if you are ready with the high-end technologies, that too in full stack environment, so you'll be somewhere. Your career growth will be somewhere else. That's good. Let me take some online queries. Online gone, huh? Oh, no, it's there. What about promotions? Sir, point numbers are missing in steps. Where? I watch resume preparation video. Video is off. 1 and 2 sessions available on YouTube, but third session not available. Play session 3 link. And sir, I message on email and Instagram. I send my queries. Please reply. Harish, I think I replied. It seems. Are you the same Arishita or Arishi who worried about duration of the course? Okay. Sir, we are using constructor injection instead of field injection. Anyhow, we are getting object. Then why we are giving priority to constructor injection? I did not say priority. I did not say priority because I want, see, I can go for field injection also. Field injection plus constructor injection. Why both not required? You are taking anyhow parameterized constructor to make object creation process easy in factory bin, right? So then what is need of field injection? Let's use constructor injection. That's the thought behind it, nothing else. So ultimately I need a parameterized constructor. Same thing will be used by IOC container for injection. What is need of for IOC container field injection? For me, constructor object creation not required. I'm just for everything I standardize it. That's it. Sir, 1 second. Compiler will add a default constructor also. Arshia madam, I think your knowledge is incomplete, madam. If you place any parameter as a constructor, default constructor will not come. When you don't place any constructor, then only default constructor comes. I'm very sad to say this. What's the meaning of default, guys? Nothing is there default, right? If something is there, why default comes? Engineers, boss, please try to put some common sense. Int equal. Suppose you declare int variable. No value 0. I kept 10. Still 0 will be there. Huh? Same is applicable here or not, boss? Okay. Sir, factory bin get object type. How both are interconnected, sir? Nothing is there. See, while maintaining those objects in internal cache, it is just trying to take what type of object is coming. That's it. Get object type will tell, okay, that get object is returning what kind of object, nothing else. So based on the type of the object, it is trying to keep what? In the internal cache effectively, nothing else. Okay. I am Arish, email ID. Okay, I'll check Arish. I'll check and I'll reply. I'll check and reply. That's fine. Okay, debugging, all this stuff is there, guys. That's fine. Okay, now let me upload the notes, and tomorrow we are going to discuss one interesting topic. Don't miss the class. Spell. Spring expression language. What is there? And revise your @value annotation knowledge. Along with that, we are also going to discuss what? Spell. Spring expression language. Very, very interesting. Don't miss the class. Can we remove component annotation? Anyhow, we are creating new object right in the factory bin. You can remove. But my suggestion is, without removing also, I have given solution. So now you can remove component or repository annotation on the top of what? DAO classes, because we are creating same objects manually in the factory bin. But I have given solution in such a fashion, without removing also, I have solved the problem, right? Yes. Maheshwari Polo. Yes, you can remove, madam, but I wantedly given solution without removing it. Yeah, where is this code, guys? 7-1. Fifth June, 17th June. Okay. Spring Boot core. Yeah, compared to Spring Core, Spring Boot core is a small module. Why? Because already we are having fundamentals of Spring program. Yeah, what's the session number? No, not this. 719. What's the session number, guys? This one? Yeah, that's good. Let me save it once. Yeah, that's good. Great. Yeah. Tomorrow we are going to discuss about spell. That's very important. I think another 5-6 sessions are there in Spring Boot core. Followed by that, you will be entering into what? Spring Boot Data JPA. There 15 sessions, Spring Boot MVC 15 sessions, Spring REST 10 sessions, microservices 15 sessions. These are the 7 a.m. slot sessions, right? Remaining all topics I will take on weekends as a common topics. Mostly next week onwards, you will be having what? Once you enter into Spring Data JPA, once you enter into Spring Data JPA, you'll start having common topics on weekends. Okay, right. That's a sometime in the place of 7 a.m. slot or sometime as a additional sessions also. So on Saturday, Sunday, don't keep me any time restriction. I cannot come that, I cannot come this. Okay, I may call you anytime and be ready for what? Long sessions also. Be mentally ready for long sessions. 2 hours, 3 hour sessions also will be there. Fine. Okay. No, I have a less time, sir. I want to complete the course fastly. Okay. Mostly after 6, 7 sessions, I'm going to start Spring Boot MVC in the evening 7 p.m. slot, students. Ground floor classroom. Okay. You can join from 7 p.m. session. After 6, 7 days, I will let you know. 1, 2 days before I let you know. If I forget, also you remind me. You can join there. Those are online. Talk to your admin. Admin has to give what that class link. Those are offline. You can come directly. No one is checking that much seriously. If checked, also you can convince them, saying that I want to complete the course as early as possible. That's why I'm taking 2 topics parallel. Online student, talk to your respective admin. Get the link. All right. Thank you, guys. Have a nice day.